Well, I couldn't go to sleep if I don't do anything today, so let's install the motor. First thing, let's check the pinion gear that should go in it. The problem is the problem that I found out later is that if the pinion gear is too small, the motor is going to rub against the shaft. Let me put it in like this. Yeah, you can see this a little bit better, that if the pinion is small, it is going to go really close to the shaft and it is going to rub against the shaft. So this is the 23 teeth, and as you can see here, it is already very close. So what I think is the smallest you can use is either 23 or 21 is probably the smallest you can use. Otherwise it is going to go very close and rub against the shaft. And next, because we're gonna do the gear today, we're gonna need a strip of paper. Same old trick, that we're gonna put it between the gears and push it in and tighten the screws. And also don't forget to put the grub screw into the pinion. Here it is. It comes with the gear and a thread lock. It is going to be green one, which is the medium one, so the gear is not going to come off easily. Let's get to it. Well, first I'm gonna have to remove the shocks, the rear shocks. And let's pull it out all together, because I'm gonna have to fill this with the oil later. So that one is off. And next, I'm gonna have to put the screwdriver through here to set the gear mesh. So let's see if I can do it without disassembling the whole gear. So it seems like I can. So here's this. Let's see. Yep. Right, seems to be working. So let's leave it like this. First, I think I'm gonna have to install the pinion. As you can see here, we're gonna have a flat spot right around here. So the way it goes is the pinion goes in here, and then and then the prop screw goes into this hole, and then the prop screw is going to go in and push against the flat spot on the shaft to stop the gear from coming off. That's it. Let's do it. I'm gonna put in here. Not much. You don't need a lot. And then put it in here. Offer it up to the car. And put the gear in. Right, it is supposed to go in around in the middle of the spur gear. I'm gonna take the hex driver, Put it in, a dab of glue, not much. And then a little tricky bit. I'm gonna have to hold it right very well, like that. Okay, so, and then I'm gonna have to put this in. Oh. And it dropped off. That is very tricky to do, especially in front of a camera. So I guess the easiest way to do it, just put it in just a little bit, so it is in there, and then put it on the motor like that. Now offer it up and adjust the position right there. So what I have to do is just screw it in. That's it. There we go. It is in. Sorry about that. It is in around there. So if it is too far out, just loosen it a little bit and notch it in a little bit, like that. Okay, how is it look? How is it look? Yep, it is perfect. Right in the middle. Now, I'm gonna have to insert the screws into the motor. Yeah, it's probably a good idea to just a dabber thread lock. And then here's a tricky bit. I have to check where the hole is. Okay, one is right there. I'm not sure if you can see it because it is very difficult to see. I'll show you later. So right there, it goes in like this. Then there it is. One in, another one to go. Screw on the bottom. And that's how to do it without taking the whole car apart. So now that it is in but not tight, I'm gonna just put a strip of paper through the gear. And press the motor in against the spur gear. Push the gear in together like that, and then screw it in. right there. And the motor is in. So to check the gear mesh, I'm gonna roll the paper out and see if it cuts the paper. Oh, it's just got stuck in there, so that's not a problem. Let's turn it and see if it is smooth. Well, everything seems to be alright. Perfect. Let's see if I can put it through again without cutting it. There we go. We've got the imprint on all of this, so this is perfect. Now we're just gonna have to wait for the thread lock to dry. And my next focus is to fill the shocks and leave it to see if there's any leakage. Let's remove the shocks. So it has some adjustability to it, so I can go there. And then just pull it out like that. This one also. Let's see how to open this up to fill. Okay, so we have coil over. Maybe. I'll just pull the spring out. Pull the spring down. Just like that too. So I can remove the spring. Okay, so now the spring is out. I can grab hold of this and then open this up. It seems like it has a pretty decent seal. So the oil goes in here. Let me go and grab some paper towel and then I'm gonna fill the shocks. Finally, I bought the right one. This is the number 400. So let's fill it up. Wrap the paper towel in it and then pull the shaft down. There it is. I guess that's enough. It is right about here, almost on the edge. And then I'm gonna have to close it. And it is in. Hopefully it doesn't leak. Otherwise it is going to be a disaster. Let me check. Oh, so this has some resistance. Yeah, I can definitely feel some resistance. On to the next one. Now I know how to do it. It is going to be pretty easy. By the way, this brand is pretty good. It has a small nozzle on it, so I can squeeze the bottle bit by bit until it is full. It didn't go all the way down. The shaft didn't go all the way down, so that's why it was filling so fast. Okay. Now that should do it. Let the oil flow. Right, nice, really nice. It feels good. Don't forget to pull the shaft all the way down. As it turns out, 75 milliliter can fill a lot of shocks. I've actually bought some springs in case I need some tune-up. Well, as it turns out, they are a little bit shorter than the stock springs. But anyway, if I need them, I'm gonna install them. But as of now, let's just try the stock springs first. Okay, so now that all the shocks are filled, let's put them all back together. Press it against the floor. Oil feels really nice. Let's change the camera angle so you can see better. Right, put it like this, put the spring in and press it against the floor. Now take this, push it in and let the spring bounce back. There it is. And now let's put them back on the car. You can see that there are two sides. The flat one and the one without anything. This one has a little bit of edge on it. And this side, this one with the cut and a little bit of edge, goes into the bowl. Oh, it needs a little bit of force. Seems like it is very difficult to do by hand. So let's use something to push it in. Okay, there it is. And then a screw goes there. It goes in here, and a nut. Well, let's finish all of them off camera because it is very difficult to push the shock into the ball. Let's see if it is getting any easier. As it turns out, the first one was very stiff, the other ones are not. just like that. And there it is. That's it for today. Now I have oil-filled shocks and it feels really nice. And the car feels really good. So that's it for today. Thanks for watching and see you again next time.